As we all know, the fall season is just around the corner. It's a time of year when anime enthusiasts all over the world eagerly prepare for a new season of captivating stories and breathtaking animation. There's an abundance of highly anticipated anime series that are sure to transport viewers to fantastical worlds, but even among all of these amazing shows, there will always be those that stand out. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the most eagerly awaited anime shows of the upcoming fall season, exploring a diverse range of genres that will certainly tickle the fancy of any anime fan. From the return of beloved classics and characters in long-awaited sequels, to the debut of fresh, innovative narratives, the shows airing this fall are truly something to get excited about, as they promise a feast for not only the eyes, but also the souls of viewers. Today, we're going to be revealing our top 10 picks for the most anticipated anime shows of the season, shows that are set to captivate viewers and have anime enthusiasts counting down the days, all thanks to their intriguing plots, charismatic characters, and stunning visuals. Whether you're a fan of action-packed adventures, heartwarming dramas, or mind-bending mysteries, the fall season of 2023 has something special in store for you. So there's no doubt that you're already itching to see the top 10 shows that we've selected for this list. So without further ado, I guess I'll put you out of your misery, and how about we get right into it? Starting the list and taking the number 10 spot is the all-new anime show titled The 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. Did you catch that? Do you want me to repeat that? No? Okay. Well, from the long title, you can already tell it's gonna be your regular anime show. This wild show follows the life of a middle school graduate who finally confesses his feelings to the girl he loves. But unfortunately, he's rejected, making it the 100th time he's been rejected by a girl, which has gotta put him up there in like GOAT status of being single. He's the Michael Jordan of being single, basically. So as a result, he goes to a shrine and prays for a girlfriend in high school. However, what was just supposed to be a harmless wish goes out of control because it doesn't take long before 100 girls arrive to confess their feelings, making up for his 100 rejections. Though this new development also comes with a terrible condition. If any of these 100 girls get into a relationship with him, she'll end up dead. So, how would the protagonist handle such a tricky situation? Well, we'll just have to wait till the first season airs. Up next at number 9 is Berserk of Gluttony. This animated series appears to be worth being excited about because it's been making a huge buzz all over the internet for a while now. This anime adaptation provides all the features of those edge-of-your-seat anime shows. The protagonist is forced to live with a disadvantage as he's among the lowest ranks. And if that's not bad enough, he's given a skill that appears to be utterly useless since all it does is make him constantly hungry. However, after he kills a thief, the hidden powers of the skill are revealed to him, and it turns out that this skill gives him the ability to take souls and the powers that come with them. With such a discovery, the protagonist of the story may have just found the answer to hitting back at the difficult life he was fated to have. From awesome fight scenes to cliffhangers and a pretty impressive plot, Berserk of Gluttony will be an absolute treat to anime fans. At number 8, we have Tokyo Revenger's Tenjiku Arc. The third season of this hit series will be airing this fall, and it doesn't come as a surprise that we'll be getting a third season of this show because it was a pretty big success, but that's not even the most exciting part. This season has been widely considered as the best arc adapted, and as such, there's a lot of hype coming with it. The Tenjiku arc is a long one, and it also looks to be the one that reignites the Tokyo Revengers fanbase after the previous season received comparatively poor reception. Up next on the list of amazing anime coming this fall, we have Doctor Strange. No, I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Stone New World Part 2. For several reasons, this show has continued to exceed expectations, and New World is no exception. We already know how good the first part was, and now many fans are already getting a bit impatient to see more of its awesomeness, but that might be a good thing because it builds up anticipation. We get to continue the story New World has provided and uncover the mysteries of the worldwide petrification. Dr. Stone has never disappointed, so we can't wait to see what this next release has in store. Now, taking the number 6 spot on this list is the third season of The Rising of the Shield Hero. A little French for you folks. The first season of this show was such a huge success that they announced sequels shortly after. Even though season 2 wasn't as great as the opener, many fans believe that the Rising of the Shield Hero will make a massive comeback this fall. Now that the Spirit Turtle arc is finished, there are some better arcs lined up ahead, so there's no doubt that this season promises something great for isekai fans around the globe. And finally, Goblin Slayer is number 1 on our list. You've been keeping track? Right. So yeah, it's number 5 on this list. This incredible show is one of the most anticipated fantasy anime, and it's returning for a second season this fall. Goblin Slayer Season 2 will see the return of many fan-favorite characters, as well as some new additions since we're heading into a new volume of the light novel series. In 2020, the anime was followed by a film adaptation, but it wasn't as remarkable as the first season. Either way, it had its fair share of thrilling moments, and now that the anime's second season is right around the corner, it makes fans more excited to resume the intriguing series. And next up at let's say it together, at number 4, thank you, we have Attack on Titan Final Season Part 4. We already got the first part back in March, and it was an absolute banger. Fans worldwide were left hanging, but we're delighted to announce that the wait is finally over. It's almost time for the final chapters to grace our screens this fall, and everyone is psyched for it. Except maybe for your grandma. I don't think she really knows what's going on. It's been a long time coming for one of the most influential anime series ever produced, and now the world is ready to see how it ends. The manga has already received a split reception among readers, but we're keeping our fingers crossed to see how the anime handles the ending. Coming in at third is the second season of the smash hit titled Spy, Don't Say the X Family. The first season presented us with a delicious blend of compelling characters, a dash of fun moments, and a nice little seasoning of wholesome scenes. This fall promises to bring the lovable family in the show back to our screens, and fans can't wait to immerse themselves in it yet again. We're expecting to see the Forgers back in action and ready to add some more wholesome scenes to the ones we've already had with the Spy family. The Eminence in Shadow's second season takes the number 2 spots. You like that? Second season goes to second place. It's like we wrote this. But anyways, the anticipation for Sid Kaganu's return in the second season remains a common feature among all members of the show's fanbase, so it's a pleasure to inform fans that the series is set to make a comeback to your screens after an 8-month break, and if you didn't know that as a fan, well, you do now. The sudden return doesn't come as a surprise though, because the positive reception of the first season was great motivation for a sequel and money. With more enigmatic characters and an even more exhilarating plot, The Eminence in Shadow Season 2 will see the protagonist traveling to the lawless city. The notorious place renowned for being the global epicenter of crime will now be confronted by Sid and the Shadow Garden. And in other news, Detroit finally gets an anime cameo, so that's great. And finally, our top pick for most anticipated anime shows this fall is none other than the smashing success titled Jujutsu Kaisen. Even though the second season has already been on air since the summer, many anime fans still consider it the most anticipated show for the fall season. Manga readers already know that Season 2 is where JJK goes from being a good story to one of the best series at the moment. The second season has a lot of hype, and for good reason. In the next 2 arcs of the show, we'll be introduced to some new and interesting characters like Toji. This season promises to provide some of the craziest fight scenes ever seen in new generation anime, and more light will be shed on some of the relationships in the anime, and there will be moments that will push viewers to tears. Overall, JJK Season 2 is set to shake the anime world, especially with the remaining episodes coming out this fall. One can only imagine how good it will be, but we'll just have to wait till the full season hits to find out.